Peter McGuire and try and understand what's happening in the world of commodities. Peter, hi, good afternoon. Good having you on the show. Help us understand what's going on in the silver market.
Well, good morning or good afternoon. I think a couple of things. First off, it's a big run-up over the last matter of days. It's been sold off pretty heavily over the last couple of hours, down about 5% in Asia trade. It'll be interesting to see what happens as far as Europe today and then New York tonight. So the first thing is we've also seen a raise in margin requirements on the CME for the futures. So they're up about 18% from 14,000 to about 16,500. So that's a handbrake for investors also.
That seems to be the case. If you could stack up, Peter, then both gold and silver, help me understand what is it that one should look at buying right now from an investment perspective? Because back home in India as well, the budget got announced yesterday and there have been import duty cuts which are making gold prices come off. But from a one-year time frame, what makes for a better investment right now, you think?
I think silver, for the short run, I think silver could be interesting over the next, month to month and a half. If there's a large percent, there's a large number. I don't know how many traders, retail traders, that are looking at silver as a run, and it's been very heavily bid up over the last matter of days. We saw that sell off today. Can it continue? I think only time can tell. The differential between gold and silver, I take on board with the budgetary comments, and that was yesterday. The gold's always been a wonderful attraction, certainly across Asia and the subcontinent of India. So I feel as though that you'll probably see an upswing as far as gold prices in 2021 due to global stimulus and possibly a further weakening of the US dollar. So I think gold's got, and it'll take up silver on the way, are both very, very good trades, I think, for the longer term over 2021.
Peter, what's the outlook when it comes to crude as well? Do you believe that there's consolidation on the cards, or are we likely to see some sort of a decisive move?
We've had a good run-up over the last, say about 3 or 4 sessions. I think there's a handbrake there. I think a couple of things. First off, you've got to take into consideration the Saudis and as far as their production and what they're going to be pulling that back. Also, a decreasing demand coming out of China and 400,000 barrels a day. So there's an issue there, and we're certainly awash with oil. There's no shortage of it. There's a couple of little problems in Angola and Nigeria, and we've got a JMMC meeting this week. So I think overall, consensus is I think $60 is a handbrake. I think it'll have a lot of resistance to get through that sort of number just psychologically. And maybe it's been a little bit bullish and overbought at the moment, and there could be a couple of dollars to be washed out of it. Though we've also got to be mindful of that US dollar. It's back at that 91, nearly 91 level for the US dollar index. So it's had a big push to the upside over the last couple of weeks.
Okay, good chatting with you, Peter. Thanks very much for giving us a roundup on the commodities universe.